I want to talk to you today about what I call the escalator of progress in your business, and I will explain about my slightly quirky phrasing this morning. So what I really want to ask you is, are you constantly working at the right level in your business, or do you very regularly find yourself getting sucked back into day-to-day things, low-level tasks, firefighting, admin, various bits and pieces that don't actually allow you to work on the juicy things that will help your business to progress? This is something I see as a big challenge in lots of businesses, that everybody in the business, regardless of whether it is just a solo entrepreneur in a business or whether there is a big team there, it's very common that everybody in the business is actually working at slightly too low a level. So people aren't delivering the value that they ought to be delivering to that business. And what that means is that the growth and the profitability of the business gets stifled, and the growth and the skills development of you and of your team also end up getting stifled or limited. So I want you to think today about this principle of an escalator, and what happens is, as you look to grow and progress your business, visualize it essentially moving up the escalator. This is the escalator of growth. So there are bigger opportunities, there are more profitable clients, there is juicier work and everything like that going on higher up the escalator. So as you move your business forward and you want to grow the profitability and the clients and the things that you deliver, what happens is you also need to move up that escalator. So you need to improve your skills, you need to improve the value you deliver to clients, you need to develop your abilities to work with better prospects and better clients. But for you to do that, what you need is somebody, if not a team of people behind you, who are also elevating themselves at the same time. So for you to grow and your business to grow, there has to be somebody behind you to start to take off you the lower level tasks. Now, when I talk lower level tasks, there's a couple of different ways of looking at this. There is the pure financial perspective. So there are certain things that you will do in the business that generate income. The actual client delivery work is the income generating stuff. Your marketing you potentially also look at as income generating. It should be, hopefully. And then there are things where they are important to the business and stuff doesn't happen without it, but they don't actually generate income. So you can put a value sign against each of those tasks. But there's also a value in terms of the skill level or the expertise involved in it. So there are some things that only the most skilled person in the business can or should be able to do. So where you want to get to is that you, hopefully, as the most skilled and the best fee earning person in the business, is purely doing that high level work, the stuff that generates great income and the stuff that involves that complexity or that real expertise. So look at everything that you do in the business and look at which things are at that level and what are you getting sucked back into which isn't giving you the time or scope to be able to work at that level. And then really think about, what would I need to have behind me? Who do I need to have behind me in order for me to elevate myself? Then what does that team or that person need to be able to do? And also think about the elevation for them as well. How do you elevate them so that as you improve your skills and the work that you deliver, that people take more and more and more things off you? So you are constantly delegating things or sharing things with your team, whether that's an internal or external team, so that you can continually move up that escalator and work on bigger, more exciting, more complex, more revenue generating work, and therefore your business can grow and your profitability can grow whilst you're fleshing out that team behind you, and they're also developing at the same pace to be able to match you. So that's a really key question for you, is what are you doing that really is at too low a level that is stopping you getting to your income or your profitability targets, and who is it that you need behind you to be able to take those things off your hands so that you can actually make the progress you really want to. This is something I work very regularly on clients with, because I have found this in one-person businesses, I found it in 100-person businesses, and it's really, really common. So if you know that you and or your team are constantly working at a level below what they could or should do, then get in touch and let's talk about how I can help you progress up the escalator of progress.